Hey guys, what is up? It is Dalton here, and welcome to Video Game Fires number 66. And today, we have quite a bit of good stuff here, guys. A lot of different locations and places and things like that. And before I get started, I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You're the ones that bring us all here. So yeah, that's a great, celebration day. My mom's actually out with her mother right now. They're going to see a movie and stuff, and so she's doing her thing while I do mine, then later we'll celebrate Mother's Day, with how I can. So, anyways, so happy Mother's Day for that, so that's cool. Alright, so now we'll get into the video game stuff. I've got quite a bit of stuff, guys. It's crazy. There's some eBay stuff, Craigslist ad finds, local thrift stores, and a buddy of mine. So we'll go ahead and start with the eBay stuff because that's the least of what I've gotten. So, and then we'll work our way up through that. So we're gonna first start off with our eBay stuff here, and these are all NES games, 3 different auctions, and all pretty good deals. So the first one here, I paid $13, free shipping. Buy it now. I think they messed up on the price just because this is a pretty more expensive game than 13 bucks, and it's in pretty good shape. It's just got one little crack where the pins are on the bottom, but I mean not on the pins, but like in the actual plastic. But it's not that big a deal. I cleaned it up and it works great. But that is Baseball Stars 2. This, guys, was $13 at a buy it now. And this game goes for about $22 to $25. So I hopped on that quick because a buy it now goes really quick, especially at that price for a game that's more obscure. It was on there for maybe 4 hours, and there was already 3 other watchers on it. I decided to just buy it because this game is pretty hard to come by, and it's definitely worth more than 13 bucks. So honestly, I think they were trying to price it based off of the first one, but that's just what I think. But anyway, $13, I cannot complain for a harder to find NES game. So very cool. Alright, and then this one was a auction system, and I won it at $5.75, I believe, after the shipping and all that. I was like the only bid in there, so of course the shipping was, like $4 or something. They try to get as much as they can out of the shipping in case the game doesn't sell for what they want. I usually hate that, but anyways, it was still a good deal. I can't complain. But that is a 5-screw version of Pro Wrestling. It's a black box game. And I have the 3-screw version, but I wanted the 5-screw, so that is very cool. This tends to go for maybe about 10 bucks as a 5-screw. So I paid a little more than half, but that's not bad. It's in really good shape, so I'm really happy to add the 5-screw variant to my collection. So very cool. Alright, and then we've got a stack of 4 NES games here. This was also a bidding system. I won like the 4th bid or something like that. And the total came out after shipping $15.50. And that is incredible. The games in here are pretty hard to find. A couple of them are for sure. I mean, they're just a little more popular is why they're harder to find. But anyways, I'll go ahead and get into them. First one here, this will be an upgrade. I just recently got this game, and now it'll be an upgrade for sure. And that is the first Baseball Stars. So in this video we see Baseball Stars 1 and 2, but I now have an upgrade for this. Mine was a little beat up and stuff. It was an ex-rental, but this one definitely outbeats that one, so that is very cool. I'll definitely upgrade. So there's that one. This one I did not have at all. I thought I did. I thought it was going to be an upgrade, but I don't even have it, so that's very cool. This one's about the same price as Baseball Stars, maybe a little less, maybe about a $10 game or so. But that is a Cyber Stadium Series Base Wars, which is also a pretty cool baseball game. And that is really cool. Very good shape. These games were very well taken care of. It's very exciting. And then this one I already have. I would upgrade it for a, the label, because the label looks beautiful, but it does have some sun fading to the plastic, so I cannot, I just don't really feel like I need to upgrade it just because the plastic looks a little more beat up than I would like it to. Although the label does look very nice. But that one is California Games. So again, it's not a high dollar game anyway, so it's kind of not like I must have to, upgrade mine. But anyways, that's pretty cool. It's, in very good shape otherwise, the plastic yellowing. And then the last one here is very obscure, I think. I haven't really heard of this one before, but this one is very cool. It's made by the same people that made Baseball Stars, and that is Touchdown Fever. and that one is also in very good shape, which is really, really cool. These games were from a personal collection, so this guy was selling off, lots of 4s or whatever. But yeah, the Baseball Stars and the Touchdown Fever alone are worth well over $15.50. So, for all 4 of those games, yeah, for $15.50, I cannot complain. So, very cool. I will add 3 of those to the collection, and then upgrade the one, and stuff like that. So, very cool. Alright, now we're going to get into a Craigslist deal, and I am glad I got this because, excuse me guys, my my nose is kind of running a little bit. It's allergy season, it's just been kicking my butt this last week. So apologize if I sound a little nasally or, sniffle or whatever. It's just because the allergies are really kicking my butt. It's the pollen in the air and all that, and, mowing the lawn and all that crap. So, I do apologize if it is interruptive. So, but anyway, this Craigslist deal was very cool. I got it I contacted them 17 minutes after it was listed because I knew it would go as soon as anyone else saw it. And I'm glad I hopped on it because it is such a good deal. It's insane. And this was in a town, out east from us, I guess. So it was like a 25-minute drive, so it was kind of far. They were asking $25 for this whole lot, and I got it for $20 because I explained to them that I'd have to drive a little farther to get it, and they were completely honestly fine with that, and I thought that was great. So what we have here is an original PS1. It's got both cords, got the power cord and the AV cords there. And it's got a Docks brand memory card in there. It was already cleared off for me, so that was cool. It saved me a little bit of time. But there's that. Very nice looking PS1. I have to admit, that looks very nice. Very clean unit. The inside looks beautiful as well. But it came with official DualShock gray one. Gray controller here. Very nice. Very responsive. Very cool. And then we've got the later model PS1, white one here. Also very nice condition. Very cool. And that one's, very responsive as well. And then for some reason, I'm not complaining, but for some reason they had a PS2 Oceanic Blue controller with it. But the thumb pads are gone on the thumbsticks, but it still works 100%. Can't complain. But that was in there with it. Already you're thinking, yeah, that's probably worth about the $20 right there to pick something up like that with the 3 controllers and the memory card and all the cords and everything. But what came with it, what they said was there was 18 games with this, guys. And I actually got home and I counted there was 22 games. So I will get into the games now, but you're already thinking $20 for a PS1 with 3 controllers and 22 games is incredible, and it is. And I'm really happy because there are 5 here that I will definitely keep. The other ones I just won't really keep because there's no necessarily reason to do it because they're either kind of beat up or they are just not expensive enough for me to really keep, or I just don't need it because I already have it. So, but the first 5 here are ones I did not have, and I think these are really awesome. Their discs are looking pretty good. They all played fine, so this is very cool. The first one here is a Black Label version of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. It is missing the manual, but it does have the back cover there, so that's very cool. So you're already thinking, how much that is already. This game's probably about that alone, the $20. So very cool. I will add this to the collection. I'll have to put it in the not complete pile, just because I need to find a manual for it. But there's that one. Not so good of a title, but still one I didn't have. But that is EA Sports Knockout Kings. This one is complete. It's got the disc and everything in there, so very cool. In very good shape otherwise. It's got a little cracks, couple cracks on the front, but not too bad. Again, missing the manual, but very cool. Mortal Kombat 4. Again, it has the back cover, but no manual. But that's really cool still anyway. Cannot complain. And then this is one I didn't have. I thought I might have had it, but I actually don't have it. And that is Need for Speed V-Rally, which is really cool. Pretty fun game. I love the Need for Speed games, so this is definitely an awesome find to put into the collection. But that one's also 100% complete. Very cool. Sometimes the manuals like to slide out a little bit so you can't close the case. So but anyways, there's that one. And then this one, I thought I had, but I have like a later edition of it. It's like a second, you know, like the second one. But that is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. And that one is also 100% complete. So very cool. So those 5 I will be keeping. And the rest of these I will sell away. I'm not sure how yet, because a couple of them, or you know, mainly most of them are not high dollar games. But if I put them with like a bundle or something, they might be able to go. So anyway, the first one here is, again, the same deal. It's missing the manual, but that is a Championship Motocross featuring Ricky Carmichael. Pretty good shaped disc. It's just got the back, but no manual. So there's that one. This one was cool to find. This one is complete. It's just got a crack in the front, but that is Crash Bandicoot Warped. It is greatest hits, so unfortunately I can't keep this one, but it is still in a pretty decent shape. It's got the, you know, complete set there with the disc and everything. So very cool, very exciting. This one's a real winner, but it was in there, so I can't complain. It's got just the manual missing again, and that is Madden 98. So there's that one. And then these ones are missing the manual and the front case. Like a few of these are. You'll start seeing some more of these, but it's missing the entire front flip open case of the jewel case, and it's missing the manual. So, but anyways, this one's got the back to it, but that is NASCAR 2001. Then we just got a disc only, no real case or anything, of Gran Turismo Greatest Hits Edition. Then we got, for some reason, it's in a red box rental case, but that is a disc only of Jet Moto. Somehow got into a red box case. I didn't think they rented out PS1 games. I'm just messing, they don't. But then we've got a missing the front case, NFL Game Day 2000, 2001, 2002, and 2003. So all of those are missing the fronts. The discs look fine, but they're not great titles anyway, so it's not too big a deal. And then we've got, it's in a Sports Superbike 2 case, missing the front and the manual, but it is Stage Roll Cage 2. So it's kind of a mismatch, but I just consider it basically a disc only. So there's that one. Then we've got a complete black label version of Siphon Filter. Go ahead and open it real quick. There it is, complete. I already have this one, so it's not, that's why I didn't put it in the pile I'm keeping. And then we've got a missing the front manual. It's got the front case, but it's missing the manual copy of The Italian Job. And it's got some broken plastic down the bottom part of the case there, but it's not too big a deal. Then we've got another copy of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. So I kept the better of the two, just because this one has a little bit more damage to the front of the case, but both discs look pretty good. So there's that one, 100% complete. Then we've got a missing manual copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Again, it's got the back but no front. So there's that one. I already have that one, I believe, anyway, so that's not too big a deal. Then we've got in a DVD set, like, how they would make like a TV series and then they would put it in like a set of 6 DVD cases. It's got one of those thin DVD cases. It's a disc only of WCW versus The World. So there's that one. And then we've got a missing manual copy of WWF Warzone. And again, it's got the back but no manual. So, alright guys, so there is all of the PS1 stuff. Again, $20, guys. Incredible. That is less than $1 a piece if you take the PS1 away. And that's just insane. I know some of the games aren't great, but for that to happen is insane. And what baffles me the most is that all this was owned by a 12-year-old kid. But anyways, guys, it's really cool how, a 12-year-old, playing games like that, of that age, older games and stuff like that, it's really cool how he was playing the older stuff and how well he took care of all of his stuff. So very cool.